Hi, it's August 13th. This is the Cabin in the Woods podcast, and I am Julia, your faithful and friendly writing buddy. Oh, yay! Welcome back. I promised a podcast, so here it is. Uh, since I've not written anything worth mentioning lately, I thought I'd do something a little different today. Usually I talk about how I'm doing, how my books are doing. My book, this first one of the trilogy. But yeah, usually talk about how I'm doing, how my book is doing, and I read your lovely reports on how you and your books are doing. But today I won't be talking about me or you. I will talk about some stuff. And this would be, I think, from now on. Every now and then I will pick a topic and just ramble. So, yeah, I think from now on I will talk about some shit revolving the magical world of writing. Yay! So, if you want to suggest a topic, if you have a question or trouble with something, feel free to send it to me and I will talk about it and help if I only can. I don't claim to know everything, but I have been around and I have some experience. Hopefully, I can help, and if not, I will point you to some other place. I will look up someone who can help you if I can't. So, send me suggestions, your troubles, whatever, and I will talk about it. So I decided that the first topic will be inspiration. There seems to be a lot of focus and weird thoughts going on and around about inspiration. I hear and see a lot of writers, most just new or young writers, struggling with lack of inspiration and not having enough inspiration. And the truth to be told here, and I'm gonna be a little blunt, I don't trust inspiration like at all. Just my opinion, you can disagree with me if you want to, but I think inspiration is highly overrated and basically just, you know, in the way of actual work, actual writing. Like, you need to stop depending on inspiration. Don't wait for inspiration in order to write. You need to write to get inspiration. Wow, I speak English. In my experience, inspiration has been a huge bitch. I feel inspiration most just hinders my text. Every time I write, super inspired. Sorry, almost know the words. Yay! When I write, high on inspiration. When I read afterwards what I have been writing, I come to a conclusion that everything I wrote while inspired. Sorry. Inspired is total shit. So I don't trust that bitch. I try to keep myself far from inspiration. The main problem seems to be that people are waiting for inspiration to come around before they can put a single word on paper. Like, and that's just fucking stupid. I mean, you need to trust your own skills more. And if you feel like you're not skillful enough, then go fucking practice. Like that's stupid. Do you think this is a fucking game? Oh, like, you don't need inspiration. Like all all the Stephen Kings of the world who finish a book like in every 10 minutes. Uh, they all learned to write and read just like everyone else, and the difference is that they never stopped learning. You need to keep at it and make it a skill instead of talent. It's a skill, something you can do, something you have learned to do. Like, no one is born with the ability to write a book. Just like with any other field of art, no one, no painters have, painters have to learn to paint, and musicians have to learn to play, and writers have to learn to write. It's very simple stuff. You just need to practice. You need to keep writing even though it sucks and even though you don't even feel like it. You need to keep on writing. Once you know what you're doing, you don't need shit like inspiration to get you through it. It's not hard to write. It's hard to, keep on writing. Even if you don't feel like it. That's why it's your passion. It's a thing that you do. You need to do it even if you don't want to. Does that make any sense? So, trust your skills even though inspiration just fucked you in the ass and left. Okay? Didn't even call. So, you don't need inspiration to write a book. You only needed to, start writing a book. Okay? That's my 2 cents, I think. So now that I bashed inspiration, I'm gonna talk about where to find it, because you do want it eventually, every now and then, because it's a nice feeling to be inspired. For me, I get it from consumable art, movies, books, music, video games, I don't know, whatever. I would like to say that I get my inspiration from books, but I don't. For me, books are for learning how to write. That's the reason I love reading, and it's the thing that makes me better at my thing. When I read, I get better at writing. So that's where I get it from. But some people get it from real life. I don't, mostly because I live in the woods and I see some trees and some rocks and a couple of birds here and there. It's not very inspiring stuff, really. But some people get it from real life, people, things that happen to them, but I don't really have anything to say about that because I don't know anything about it. But I get it from art, what I consume. Oh, and don't mistake influence for inspiration. It's a very thin line between those two. I've seen it happen a couple of times to, myself and to other writers. They get all hyped up about some movie or a book or something and then write basically the same thing but with a different name. So, be careful and know when you are influenced by something and know when it's inspiration. And also there's another word, and it's motivation. That's that I will probably talk about that in some other podcast, but I have this beautiful little thing I say sometimes to people. Your inspiration is like the seed, and motivation, sorry, this started slow. Inspiration is the seed, and motivation is the sunlight, the rain, the soil, and the thing that grows from the seed is your book. So you will have to have inspiration and motivation in order to grow the thing out of the ground. I said this poorly, but but that's a nice thing, I think, to keep in mind. But yeah, yeah, you totally don't need inspiration in order to write. You just need it in the beginning. Like, I wish somebody had told me this when I was just starting. That, depending on inspiration, it is a mistake and it needs to be corrected. You only end up with 1,000 unfinished drafts and opening lines. If you depend on inspiration, you will never finish a thing if you are just waiting to get inspired to write. You need to know how to write without being inspired. And even without really feeling like writing. So finish your stories, stick with them, master your craft. And even if inspiration leaves you, just keep on going. It'll come back as soon as you get into it on your own. You need to learn to do it without any help. And, it's a thing that you are good at, you think that you want to be good at, so you need to learn how to do it on your own without help from bitches like inspiration. Okay, do I have anything else about inspiration? That fucking bitch. I mean, really. As I said, writing is a skill. Nobody's born with it. You need to learn it. Learn how to do it. And if you just keep at it, you will get better. You will get better with every word that you write. So write as often as you can. I have not been writing anything lately, but yeah, okay. I hope this was helpful. I don't think I have anything else about inspiration, and I hope I'm not just stating the obvious here. I hope there was even something new to somebody. I hope I'm helpful. I'm trying to be helpful. So yeah, okay, that was my little thingy. That's my stuff about inspiration. And as I said, if you want to suggest a topic, if you have questions or troubles, you can send me suggestions and I will try my best to, help talk about it. Give my 2 cents and have opinion about stuff. Okay. I don't have anything else. I'm gonna go eat something because I am starving and I had an awful day at work. Well, not awful, but every day there is just, it's kind of hard. My hands are basically bleeding. I have blisters in my hands. And I will go get some fucking band-aids. Oh god, but I won't complain because I'm getting paid fairly decently. So, goodbye, cruel world. No. Bye. I will return to the woods tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow I will be going to the cabin in the woods tomorrow. How fine and nice. I will probably figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. Why can't I write anything right now? I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that once I get back to the cabin, I will be able to write some good shit. Okay, now I'm gonna go eat before I faint. And, stay safe, keep on writing, keep on learning new things, and have a good one. Okay, I'm going, bye.